A customer comes to your furniture e-commerce store. They take a look around, they really like one of your sofas, and they add it to the cart. But for some reason, they initiate the checkout and they never purchase. They just disappear. I'm going to talk about this specific scenario in today's video. At my agency DeqVision, we work with many different furniture e-commerce stores, and we see this situation happening a lot. We've seen spectacular furniture stores and we've also seen copycats, but in any case, this problem is huge. You get lots of people with your marketing inside the website, they start adding to the cart, they start initiating the checkout, but they just don't purchase. And there are many different reasons, so in today's video, we will go into 3 of them. So if you want to avoid the fate of being an owner who is spending lots of money in marketing, but they're still losing money, let's check out the first reason why this scenario that I mentioned might be happening. So as you can see here, the first node that I have is checkout friction. And for today's example, we're going to be using Dusk, which are a very big brand in the furniture space. So what am I talking about when I say checkout friction? So we take a look at their website. It really looks pretty clean, pretty nice. It's done on Shopify, I believe. And when you click on an item, let's say we really like one of the bedrooms, we come here, we really like this one here, the storage bed, and we add it to our back, we add it to our cart. And then we see this opening here. I've already added one more coffee table, by the way. Now, before you even go to the checkout, you can already see information about how the payments can be. You have installment plans available, you also have available options to pay monthly installments, and you also have Klarna, which is about different payments that you can do to just do it with an interest-free payment rather than pay immediately. All of these are making you more available to just find a way to purchase the item. Now, when you click on checkout here, you're going to a very standard screen and it has all the necessary information. It has a field for the discount code. You can do an express checkout with PayPal and Google Pay. And then all the information here is just the most basic information so you can receive your item. There isn't anything that is out of the ordinary, something that will make you consider about why you would even make this purchase. And as you can see here at the bottom of the screen, there are also links. In case you have some hesitations about the refund policy, you can do that, and you can also check out the privacy policy, etc. So it's very, very easy to just finish your purchase, and this is something that's missing in a lot of stores. You come here, you want to finish your order, you don't really have enough information, something looks shady to you, especially if it's a newer business, and then that may lead to you never finishing your purchase. Another thing which I would also add related to the checkout friction would be here when you come into the website. Let's return to our cart. When you come here to the website, you should be able to contact support very easily. As you can see here, we have this option here. We just click and they can help us. Another way that I would implement it in some of our clients, at least what we have done, is we have a chatbot here in some of the corners where you can just click and inquire about the checkouts. The idea is to make the checkout as frictionless as possible. And then finally about the checkout, what I would also add is make sure you don't have any kind of unexpected fees. If you have free delivery, then just put it on the website that it's known that there is a free delivery, and don't just all of a sudden add a delivery cost to your purchase. And that's it about the checkout friction. Now let's move into the second reason. As I have mentioned here, it's all about the lack of trust. This reason is pretty much related to reviews of products. Now let's say we go back into the coffee table here instead of the bed, and now we can start checking out the information. We immediately see 4.88 5-star reviews. As you can see here, we have the images, we have the information, description, details, delivery, etc. And then at the bottom, we have all the different customer reviews, which are specifically about this business. And it really makes you think and really makes you realize that other people have purchased, they were very happy. You can also see images inside their own homes. And of course, this is just going to gain more trust with the business. And of course, more people are going to be purchasing this product or different products. I mean, it doesn't matter if you see so many positive reviews about one of the products, you're just sure that other products are also going to be with a very, very high quality. Another thing which can be related to the lack of trust would be any kind of security concerns. And this is pretty much related to walk-ins here. This is related also to the checkout form that we have taken a look at. If you see something that is shady, if you see something that you have never seen on another website before, then this is also going to raise some alarms in your mind. And of course, this may also lead to a lack of trust. So I would make sure that all the steps in the process of purchasing are very similar to other online stores, unless I'm trying to innovate in some way. Then yes, okay, if that's the case, okay, but if everything else is just normal, usual process, just make sure it looks like most of the other online stores out there. And then, as I mentioned, the lack of trust can also be no customer support. I mean, if you don't have any kind of customer support, if you don't have a clear refund policy, for example, then this is also something that I would be considering as an option that would lead to a lack of trust. And then the final reason that I have mentioned here are the competitive shifts. So there isn't really anything that you can do on the website itself that can help with this specific reason. It's more about what's happening overall in the market. So if you're seeing that you have lots of competitors which have items that are very similar to yours, but they have a lower price than yours, then that means that you need to start thinking about how you can be positioning yourself better. Are you going to be positioning yourself as a more high quality furniture store, or are you going to be positioning yourself as a cheaper one and you're going to be reducing the prices, or you're going to constantly be running promotions? The idea is that you need to know what's happening out there. You need to see all the different competitors out there. You need to constantly know what they're doing, and you need to adjust to that. And you also need to be knowing about the overall economic situation. I mean, if you're living in a country where there is some kind of a crisis right now, and you know that people are just not going to be purchasing right now, then that's fine. I mean, even if you have people coming into the website, maybe they're just adding to the cart, maybe they are preparing themselves for some kind of a renovation that they're going to do, and they're going to purchase very soon, but they're not going to do it right now because there is some kind of a crisis or some kind of a political issue or whatever. The idea is that it isn't only about the marketing, it isn't only about the website, it isn't only about the checkout process. There is a bigger picture that we always need to be aware of when it comes down to purchases. It's never so simple. We always need to take into account that there are many different factors that can be in play about why we're not getting more purchases. So to summarize, you may have the best marketing out there, but you may still be losing money. There are many different factors that you need to consider. It's not always just about getting people into the website. You can have tens of thousands of people inside, you have hundreds of thousands of people inside the website, but if your conversion rate is very low, then it just won't matter and you're still going to be losing money from your marketing. Always take a look at the bigger picture. Don't just focus on one specific area, which, for example, can be marketing. But in any case, if you're looking for more practical content like this one, which will help you improve the marketing of your furniture e-commerce store, then make sure you subscribe to this channel. And as I say always, remember, never settle for average.